Yo, what's going on guys, it's me Morvi and I'm back again with another achievement guide. This time I'm showing you all the missable achievements in the spooky puzzle game, Inside. This is one of the faster games to complete on the Xbox Game Pass, but all of the achievements are missable. So I've come to your aid to show you where all them pesky secrets are hidden. If you are playing along, you will only need to play through once, but if you miss any, don't worry, there is a scene selection. If this video helped you out, please let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like and sub button. If you're looking for a specific achievement, check the description down below as I've timestamped them all. While you're there, why not check out my other social medias like my Twitter and my Twitch. Now anyway, let's get to these achievements. Okay, the first achievement we're going for is Murky Waters. We're going to find this right at the start of the game. You're going to get chased through this forest here by these masked guys. You're going to go through a few different checkpoints before you get to the achievement. As you're getting chased by the dogs, you're going to jump off this little cliff here into the water. You're going to want to go right to carry on the game, but before we do that, we're going to make our way to the left of the screen and go down underwater. As you can see on my screen here, you'll see the yellow cable. This usually indicates that the achievement is near in the area, so follow the cable and it will take you to the secret. Go underwater, find the underwater cave and follow it through. As you make your way outside the water, you will see the glowing orb in the top right of the screen. We're going to make our way up this little step here, and we're going to push over this bit of wood to make us a little bridge. Anytime today. There we go. Right, so you climb on top of this, and then we're going to interact with the ball, and then we're going to pull away from it, and then we're going to unplug it. There we go, sorted, and that's our first achievement, Murky Waters. Oh, just a heads up, it took a little time for all my achievements to pop. It might be the same with you guys, but you might be lucky and get them instantly, but some of us aren't that special. Okay, the next achievement we're going for is Field Research. What we're going to do is once we get to the cornfield here, it's just a little bit further than our first achievement. Once we get here, we're going to push into the field a little bit. Keep pressing the interaction button as we're going through, as just as you see here, there is a secret door that we need to open up. This one can be missed quite easily if you just run straight past it. That's why if you keep pressing the interact button, the little boy will stop and grab onto the door. Once you're down the ladder, don't go to the right as there is a door that doesn't do anything. When I first found this, I thought, okay, I've got to go find a way to unlock this, but I was wrong. Go back to the ladder and follow the glowing red lights. Crawl underneath the little hole and we'll end up in a dark room, and that's where our second achievement is. Unplug it and we can get on to our next one. The next achievement we are going for is Wee Wee Wee. Once we get to this part here where all the dead piggies are, we're going to jump off this barn here onto a big old pile of them. Instead of putting the cart to the right hand side, we're going to push it to the left and then climb on top of it. From here, we're going to go to the side of the barn and interact with a piece of wood, and we're going to pull it off, making a little gap in the wall for us to climb through. Once the wood is off, squeeze through the little gap and you're going to be met with hundreds and hundreds of unhappy piggies. See the rope in the middle? We're going to climb up it and go right to the top. Then once we're there, we're going to swing over to the left hand side. Make the little jump and there's our third little secret. Unplug it and we're good to go. Now, on to the next one. Left Behind is super duper easy. When you come to this puzzle here with the safe, push it off the edge, making sure you don't kill yourself. I did that the first time. And then make your way down where you made the hole. Once you're there, get down the hole and go to the left hand side. As you'll notice, there's a yellow cable going through a vent. We're going to open that vent and we're going to get our secret. Pop it off its hinges and make your way inside. And there it is in all its glory. Unplug it and there's our fourth achievement. Obscure Foundations is the next one. It's probably one of the easiest out of the lot. As we're running across the rooftops here, you will notice that the R is fallen down. This will indicate that our achievement is near. Slide down this ledge and grab onto the pole. Instead of climbing up though, we're going to go down to the pole and then jump to the left hand side where there's a ladder waiting for us. Climb down the bottom of that ladder and our secret's waiting there. unplug it, and that's the next one done. See, we're getting through these super quick now. Okay, the next achievement is Friends in Low Places. As we're making our way back to the submarine for the first time, we'll notice the spooky little swimming thing in the distance. Ignore that and get back into your submarine. Jump over the little gap and make your way to the right hand side of the screen. There will be a red door there. Power up your submarine and blast through it, and then make your way down to the bottom of the next screen. You will see a cube with some light blasting around it. Knock that cube over and it will show us a secret path. Follow that path until you come to the opening, and we can leave our submarine and climb up a ladder. From here, what we're going to do, we're going to use the hat to take control of the slave guy, and we're going to drop him on top of the submarine. We're then going to get inside the submarine and drive it over to the hat that is floating above the water, and we're going to jump out of the water. This will make the slave on top of the submarine stick to it. We are then going to ride the submarine back to the original hat, put that on, and that will take control of the first slave, and that first slave will take control of the second slave, and then we can walk over to the secret and unplug it. Done and dusted. This one's a bit tricky, but it's not too hard. Okay, next up we have a Tableau. For this one, we are still in the submarine. It's a little bit further than the first one. It's just after we meet the scary swimming girl for the first time. As you can see on my screen now, it's when you have to close the red door behind you. Once you close the door, go to the top of the room and break out, and you'll be in open waters. Go to the left of the screen and there'll be nothing there, but keep on pushing because eventually we'll get to a ladder. Once we're at the ladder, we're going to have to charge up a jump a few times to hit it to break it down for us because we can't reach it as of yet. Once you've done 1 or 2 hits on it, it will break and we can get out of the submarine and climb up the ladder. From here, it's a straight climb to the top and it will be on our screen. Simply walk over to it and unplug it, and that's a Tableau done. Okay, next up is pack mentality. Once you do one of the puzzles where some of the slaves are stuck in a minecart, you'll walk your way back. You'll walk your way back to this spot here. Instead of carry on going forward, we're going to use the slaves to help us pull the bit of wood off the wall. Once the wood's off, we're going to climb through the hole and make our way down the ladder. We will eventually come across to this flaming torch here. Make sure you pick it up, and then we're going to do a mad rush to our secret. As you can see here, dogs will come and attack you, so when they get close, you need to point the fire towards them and they'll get out of your way. If you don't do it quick enough, you will be a dog's breakfast, so make sure you're super quick on them turns. Once you get to the secret, activate it and the dogs will run away. This one's probably the coolest achievement in this game, and the scenery really changes, which I think is super cool. The next achievement on our list is Respite. On this part of the game, we're going to find this Coke can shaped door and we're going to open it. Come on lad, use your little arms. There we go. And he falls through into the water. We do get chased by the scary water girl. So what we're going to do is climb out of the water and run to the far right side of this room here. We're going to open up the little hatch. Come on, turn around. There we go. He opens up the little hatch, and then we're going to jump in, and we're going to make the little girl come towards us now. Just like that. Get her as close as possible. Then we're going to jump back out. Now we're going to run over to the left-hand side and jump into the first pool we was in. But this time we're going to carry on going left. There we go, just like that. Now she's on the other side of the room. She won't murder us. Okay, keep going and then climb out of the little hole here. And then at the end of this path, you'll find your secret. Unplug it and we've got our achievement, Respite. Now, instead of going back and getting murdered by the girl, we can open up the vent and fall out here and come back to where we was earlier in the game. The next achievement is Clockwork. For this achievement, we're going to get to this puzzle here and we're going to need to bring the platform from the left to the right. But before we do that, we're going to bring it to the middle. We do need to use the platform to block the light. If we get caught in the light, we get murdered. What we're going to do is put the platform directly north. And once we've done that, we want to run to the left of the screen like I'm doing now. After a little bit of walking, there'll be a gap in the floor that you can swim under. Swim down the chamber and follow the corridor down. You'll get led into this big room with the lights, and you'll see that you're able to now climb up and open the secret. If that platform earlier was in any other position than directly north, we wouldn't be able to jump up on the platform. But yeah, there we go. Clockwork's under our belt and we've got another 70 gamer score. Okay, we've got 3 more now, and the next one is Room for Reflection. Once we get this room with the floating bodies, we're going to need to get up there ourselves. But before that, we want to drag one of the bouncy blocks across to the right hand side of the room. He's a bit slow, ain't he? Once we get the block there, we're going to want to pull it and charge it up. Once it's charged, it's going to fling us up in the air and we get to press that big shiny red button. Now, we're going to use the block again to press the button, and as we're coming down, we're going to jump on the lowered platform. Just like so. And that will bring us up to our next secret. Unplug it and we have unlocked Room for Reflection. Okay, when you're at this point of the game, when you're collecting bear slaves to help you, and you have the elevator that lets you go to 3 floors, you're going to want to rush to the elevator and press the button. You're really going to want to try and trap some of the guys behind the door as it's going down, as you want them to land on the roof of the elevator. If you've done it correctly, bring the elevator back to the middle floor and then use the rest of the dudes with you to throw you up on this rope here. It is hidden behind this plinth, so yeah, just throw and your guy will grab it, it'll be fine. Climb up the rope and the dudes that were stuck on top of the elevator are now waiting for you, as you're going to need their help to throw you up to the secret. Get a lending hand and grab the secret and unplug it as usual, and we've got office space. Now on to our final achievement. Okay, last but not least is the last one. As you're making your way through the facility, you'll open up this little hatch here and jump into it. You will start crouching through until you'll make your way to this open area with a ladder. Now it's quite clear the game wants us to go down, but as you notice there's a yellow cable, so we're following that and going up. Make your way to the top of the ladder and crawl through this little gap here, and you'll come to a massive open space. And as you're making your way down the hill, you'll see a massive bit of light, and making that light is a massive secret. Make your way inside it to unplug it, and that's our final one completed. Please don't take any notice of them lights in the background, as you see here, I unplugged this and one remained lit, and I thought I'd missed one. Don't worry about that, that's just there for show. But we did it, congratulations. And that is the end of my top 10 achievement guide. Thank you so much for watching, guys, it means so much to me. If I helped you out in any way, please let me know down in the comments section, and also if I missed out any games that you think are easy. If you're looking for more achievements, why don't you check out my other top 10 guides that I've linked here, or check the description down below. But yeah, want to see more videos like this, please hit that like and sub button. But until next time, guys, I've been Morvi, and I'll catch you later. Peace.